Hey there, beautiful people. This is Mentor Shelley, wanting to make sure that you, as a business owner, can become better by improving your systems, your processes, and making sure your business is at a healthy place. I am here to talk to you guys tonight about the difference between, the difference among, I should say, what is an online business manager? What is a HR consultant? And what is a virtual assistant? And how all three of those, either they can be employees, they can be consultants, they can be independent contractors that work for your business. And what we'll do is talk about what they are and how they benefit your business, and maybe you may need just one. You may not need all three, but you may need one or two, or just see which one. So we're going to go over all of that tonight. All right, guys. Tonight, today, depending on when you are watching this. Stay tuned. Hey there, beautiful people. This is Mentor Shelley, your OBM and HR consultant, here to make your business life easier and to help clarify and help your business to get to a healthier place. What we are going to talk about tonight, this morning, this evening, whenever you see this, we're going to talk about what the difference is between an OBM, which is an online business manager. What is an HR consultant? What is a VA? Some of you may be familiar with what a VA is, virtual assistant, and how all of those three can benefit your business in different ways, depending on where you are in business and what your business or what stage your business is at. Of course, guys, as you're coming in, go ahead and like the video, share it with a fellow business owner that may not understand what the purpose of all three of those are, but also make sure that you guys can definitely benefit from this information. So I'm going to jump on in here. All right. Which one of these is right for your business? Operational assistants, virtual assistant, operational assistants, or online business managers, virtual assistants, or human resources. Are you familiar? If you're a business owner trying to grow, you've probably heard of these three titles thrown around: virtual assistant, online business manager, and HR consultant. Here's the problem. Most business owners don't know which one they actually need, and we want to clarify that in this video or in this live tonight, depending on when you're watching it. So it may not be live for you, but it is definitely live for me. So, either as business owners, you guys end up hiring the wrong person, wasting time and money, and still feeling overwhelmed in your business. Of course, hey everyone, I am Mentor Shelley, your fractional HR and OBM consultant, here to bring you the strategy, the systems, and HR backbone, because I've been in that field for 22 years, so that you can scale without burnout or legal headaches. We will definitely go over that. And before we even explore your business needs and deciding the direction your business wants to go, if you're even looking to hire your first employee and you're not sure what to do first, you can go ahead and grab my free tool. It is the job analysis guide that will definitely help you to start deciphering or sifting out duties that you want to delegate versus duties you want to keep as a business owner. You can find that at mentorshelley.com/audit for business, or you can find it at mentorshelley.com /HR cons and click on the job analysis button. You can find it on either pages. Okay. Now, let's dive right in, shall we? What is a virtual assistant? A virtual assistant, a VA. A VA is your task doer. Think email management, scheduling, scheduling posts online, um, responding to customer service inquiries, maybe some light admin. VAs are amazing if they already have systems in place and you just need someone to take the tasks off your plate. Remember the resource I just talked about, the job analysis guide, that will definitely help you to decipher what tasks that virtual assistants will be doing. But you have to actually download the guide and actually use it to be able to make that decision and be able to know what exactly you want that virtual assistant to do. Now, it's like hiring a housekeeper before you have a house built. If your business feels chaotic, if you're constantly in firefighter mode, a VA alone is not going to solve your problem. Now, which business owners would possibly need a VA? Business owners like online coaches and creators that's hiring their first or may need help with their first employee or their first helper. VAs would fit in there. Realtors and real estate investors that don't have a big team would benefit from VA because they can handle some of those very strong admin tasks, time-consuming tasks. Service providers such as graphic designers, agency owners, photographers, and the like. Now, how are the VAs going to benefit those specific businesses? Coaches are often overwhelmed with, and I can tell you that from personal experience, inboxes and DMs, scheduling, upload course materials, simple customer support. Virtual assistants give them their time back so they can focus on content, sales calls, and delivering results. Because, of course, sales calls lead to more money and additional revenue for that business. Realtors will definitely need the lead tracking piece that VAs can help them with, appointment setting, listing management, listing their properties on different websites, depending on if the realtor has their own website where they list their properties or they list them on the more popular sites where a lot of people can see the properties they're selling. Document prep and follow-up communications. Virtual assistants can keep the pipeline clean so they can stay close and close those deals. Okay? So how can I help you with that? Why am I talking about VAs? Because Mentor Shelley also sources VAs for a lot of business owners like I just described. If you're drowning in tasks in your business and you can outsource, I can definitely help you to find a matching VA, matching virtual assistant within the 48 to 72 hour time frame. You can go to mentorshelley.com/VA to get started as a business owner. You would put in what you need, and within the 1 to 3 days, we can definitely be having that conversation so we can place the right VA in your business. Of course, we want you to start off with a job analysis guide so we know what you're going to be assigning that VA to help you offload some of the stress in your business. So that's why VAs are important, but they have their specific place as long as there are systems in place already. And we talked about some of those already. Now let's switch gears. Now, what is an online business manager? An online business manager is the strategist and manager that helps you in your business. This is the person who oversees your projects, your team, and your systems. They don't just execute, they manage the process. They make sure deadlines are met, the team is on track, and your systems are running efficiently. If a VA or virtual assistant is the hands, then online business managers is the brain behind the day-to-day operations. Catch though, online business managers typically don't handle HR. They are the operations managers, right? They don't create job descriptions, handle compliance, or solve employee relations. I want you to remember that because that's going to become important later on. So, what type of businesses can benefit from an online business manager right now? 6 to mid 7 figure coaching businesses and agencies that have the size, the at least to some degree, some form of structure already in place, and they need an online business manager to help manage the process and make sure things are working smoothly and get the business to a much lever place, much higher place as far as revenue and efficiencies are concerned. E-commerce stores such as Shopify, Etsy, and Amazon, e-commerce owners, store owners, digital marketing firms, and web design agencies that already have employees or contractors working with them directly. So this online business manager is going to work with a business that already has a team. Okay, they benefit businesses, 6 figure businesses, 6 and 7 figure businesses that need help with project management, SOPs. What are SOPs? Standard operating procedures. If you don't already have some or you have some inefficient ones, an online business manager will definitely help you to get all of those things nice, documented, and wrapped up. Team management, launch management, and performance tracking. Your online business manager steps in when you as a business owner become the bottleneck, right? You're and it becomes the owner's biggest complaint. I can't manage and function in the owner's seat or in the CEO seat. That's where the online business manager will take those managerial tasks off your hands to help you as a business owner manage that business. So even in e-commerce and store owners, the issues stem from inventory coordination, vendor management, fulfillment workflows, processes. Here we're talking about those again. Customer service systems, are they working? Do they need tweaking? Key performance indicator dashboards. There's so many different systems and softwares that is used that online business managers help to implement and to keep together. Online business managers can clean up your operational chaos. Okay. Make sure that your business is at a point where what it needs is that additional managerial piece. An online business manager is not going to be right for, let's say, a person just starting out, unless you plan on hiring staff and you have processes in place already. If you don't have processes, at least the particular processes in place, then an online business manager is not for you. It's for a business that has teams in place already, and they need managerial oversight to make sure the business is running smoothly. And how can I help you with that? If you're looking for a strategic partner in business and you want to have that conversation, we're going to start with a structural business audit. And you can go to mentorshelley.com/audit for business. And we can schedule your consultation to see how I can help you fix those missing pieces, see where your workflow gaps and breaks are, making sure that your SOPs, if you don't have any, then you can establish some. That is where I would come in and be able to assist you with that. Now, we start off with the audit, and then we can have additional conversations once we determine what the gaps are in your overall operations. Now, what is an HR consultant? An HR consultant helps you stay compliant, avoid lawsuits, create employee policies, and handle team relations and protect your business legally. As a business owner, I know you want to avoid the law at all costs, because as a business owner, as an employer, especially when you have W-2 employees, you are subject to over 300 employment laws. You want to keep yourself out of liability waters as a business owner. It is so important to do. All right, let's dive a little bit deeper, shall we? Think about it. You don't want to grow to a 6 and 7 figure business only to have it all threatened because of one bad hire or because of one overlooked compliance issues. Compliance issues, especially if you have a product business and you're dealing with, okay, you have inventory and warehouse and safety situations, all kinds of wonderful little compliance and safety issues can pop up with businesses, especially small businesses that don't have the proper oversight. Most HR consultants don't manage your business operations. That's what an online business manager does. As an HR consultant, we help with compliance, but they are not managing your launches, your business systems, or your team deadlines. That's what the online business manager does. Now, which business owners can benefit from having a fractional HR consultant on board as a consultant with their business? Trades and home services, cleaners, landscapers, HVAC, plumbing, because there's a certain level of compliance those service businesses have to adhere to. HR will keep you out of liability waters. Growing retail or food businesses, Lord, there are so many compliance situations and compliance laws that food services and food businesses have to comply with. Um, Boutiques, cafes, food trucks, expanding food trucks that may expand into an actual restaurant. It is very important to make sure that you have the right type of coverage, or not coverage, because HR doesn't cover you. It does advise you how to cover yourself as a business and what you need to do to remain compliant. Small medical. Oh, when you start touching on medical and HIPAA laws and all the things that you have to adhere to conducting a medically based business. Small medical and wellness practices, chiropractors, therapists, med spas, doctors' offices that do not have an HR arm. Fractional HR consultants come in very handy in these situations. Right. Why do this fractional HR benefits those businesses? The pain points for trades and home service businesses: rapid hiring, high turnover services, conflict, no-show issues, no SOPs or job descriptions, and payroll compliance risk. They're getting paid on time? Do they have a specific job description? Remember the tool we talked about earlier? Go and download that job analysis guide as a business owner at mentorshelley.com/HR cons. You go ahead and click on the job analysis guide and download that guide to help you define what you want your employees to do, so you have a effective and efficient job description in place so they're not confused about what they need to do. Okay. Fractional HR protects business owners from lawsuits and stabilize their workforce, because as an HR consultant, we'll also help you to revise your hiring process and make sure it's compliant as well. Growing retail or food businesses will definitely need, as I just said, onboarding systems, hiring processes, onboarding systems, workplace policies, employee training, conflict resolution when employee relations issues pop up, scheduling systems to make sure they're coming to work on time, they're clocking in and out, whatever timekeeping system. The fractional HR consultant helps with all of that. Fractional HR will help keep your labor consistent and reduce labor-related issues, concerns, and liabilities. And why am I speaking about that? Because as an HR consultant, if you're looking for help to become and maintain your compliance with employment laws and with laws specific to your industry, I definitely can provide you with HR support for employers that may not need it full time, but may need it on a consistent and retainer basis. To start that process, you can go to mentorshelley.com/HR cons and schedule your first consultation. If we determine in that consultation that you need additional monthly support, then there will be retainer services available as well. All right. So, and a hybrid solution, of course. So here is where I come in for the most part. I've talked about all of these pieces on a separate basis. However, I am one person and I do have the skill set to be able to assist you with all three: virtual assistance agency, an online business manager, and an HR consultant. Most businesses end up hiring two people: an online business manager for operations and HR consultant for compliance. That's two retainers, two communication style, and hoping those two people work well together. As a fractional HR and online business manager consultant, I don't just set up and manage your systems, I also make sure your business stays compliant with employment laws. I also have a virtual agency where I can source virtual assistant talent for you and make sure your business is HR compliant. I do provide the hybrid solution under one roof. So, if you're a solopreneur or a business owner who's ready to scale, but you know you can't do it with duct tape systems or no systems at all, scattered tasks, and no HR backbone or support because you leave yourself open for liability there, then it's time for us to have a conversation. I do offer the online business management and consulting services where we can map out your operations, your people strategy, and your compliance needs so you can scale with confidence and not expose yourself to liability. Let's have a conversation. If you think you need 2 out of the 3 or at least 1 out of the 3, let's go ahead and schedule the structural business audit at mentorshelley.com/audit for business. Okay, so you know what to fix, and we will work together to put a plan in place for you and possible retainers and then possible monthly support after you've gotten all the chaos and your compliance issues resolved. All right, guys, I want to make sure you have what you need. If this video has helped you to clear up the differences between what a VA, a virtual assistant, an online business manager, and an HR consultant can give you or can provide for you as a service provider, go ahead and like the video. Share this with a business owner who's ready to scale their business or is ready to get the proper help and may not understand what to do next. They can definitely go ahead and check out this video to help them get the clarity that they need. And I do have all these links available in the show notes of this video. All right, guys, this is Mentor Shelley, your online business manager and HR consultant, here to help your business get the proper structure and stay out of compliance hot water. All right, guys, this is Mentor Shelley wanting to make sure that your business can support you and once it has the proper structure and it has the compliance in place. All right, guys, take care. Have a good one.